Hi, Steve Delott again from Pure Precious Metals. Today I would like to talk to you about the economic problems and the geopolitical issues facing the world today, and because of this, why I believe that you should supplement your investments with a percentage of your money invested into gold. In 2008, we had $11 trillion of credit derivatives that went bad. And our government said, these banks and these companies are too big to fail. So the only way they can bail them out was through our Federal Reserve. And now we have approximately $80 trillion of credit derivatives, 8 times greater than in 2008. We cannot bail them out anymore. We were barely able to bail them out when it was 11 trillion. The only ones that can bail out our government today with our defaults and credit derivatives would be the special drawing rights, the International Monetary Fund. They're the only ones that can do it. We have student loans, $1.3 trillion of student loans, and many of them are going south. Auto loans, most of these loans are people that are getting cars and trucks that have bad credit. These are very speculative loans, and there's a high repossession rate going on right now. But the auto industry needs to push these sales. We have the stock market hitting new highs all the time, and we're wondering, when are these bubbles going to burst? We know they're going to burst sooner or later, and so gold is a great hedge against a collapsing stock market. There are many other economic issues that I won't go into today that all affect these major bubbles that are about ready to burst. And I don't know if it's going to happen tomorrow, next month, next year. I don't think anybody really knows, but we know the bigger the bubbles, the harder they burst. Now we also have geopolitical problems that affect us. You've got North Korea firing these missiles, and it's so frightening that we now have warships hovering around North Korea because we are now taking them seriously. There are rumors that they have the capability of nuclear weapons hitting the west coast of our country. And you've got Japan frightened, you've got South Korea frightened. You also have problems in the South China Sea. China is hovering around the South China Sea that is supposed to be in international waters. Japan is getting very upset about this. South Korea is getting very upset. Even some of the countries, Taiwan and Vietnam and some of those countries are concerned. We have in Europe, it seems like we have terrorist attacks every month going on in Europe. And we don't know how much this is going to increase, what kind of damage. Is there going to be another 9/11 that they're planning? We don't know. There's terrorist attacks happening in our own country right now that are of major concern. You've got Iran, who's almost done building their nuclear weapons, ready to go. You have Syria. You have the Syrian government throwing chemical warfare at their own citizens. You've got people coming into Europe. Some of them get in Europe, some do not. And some of those people that have come into Europe have committed some terrorist attacks. So once again, I think you should consider hedging your investments with a portion of your money going into gold. I prefer gold coins and bullion bars. I think those would be great investments to protect you from all these future potential problems that may happen. Feel free to call us up. We're happy to talk to you, purepreciousmetals.com, and we'll be glad to have a confidential meeting with you. Thank you very much.